Hey everybody, good afternoon. It's Wednesday afternoon. Want to throw out another quick video, quick thought on the Seder so that we can try to get as far as we can. I'm skipping a little bit. I want to skip to matzah because that's obviously a critical moment and a few things to think about during the matzah. First of all, matzah, that simple bread. What does it represent? What does it mean? It means so many things, but it's a key component to our liberation, to our freedom, to our ability to extract ourselves from all of those things that are holding us back. How so? So what is the matzah? The matzah is the simplest bread there is. Flour and water and nothing else. And not a lot of time either. It can't rise, it can't inflate, it can't become puffed up. It represents simplicity. It represents a deflated ego. And really, it's just that bread that represents the simplicity and the lack of dependence on additional things in life. I want to tell you a story. I'm sure I've shared this with you before. I remember this story goes back literally 20 years ago when we came back from Israel the first time. And we moved to Deerfield. And, in Israel, we never had certain luxuries that they actually still don't exist, like a garbage disposal. We never had a garbage disposal. In Israel, we would just scrape the plates in the garbage and then wash them. We came back to America and moved into this beautiful house in Poets Corner, and there was a garbage disposal in the house. And wow, it was amazing. What a great thing. What a blessing. What a what's the word I'm looking for? An additional unnecessary perk in life to have a garbage disposal. So that's what it was, and we looked at it that way for about a week or two and a month, and then a couple of months went by and the garbage disposal broke. And now all of a sudden, oh my God, what are we gonna do? Call a plumber quick. We can't survive a single day without this garbage disposal. That's a silly story, but I always like to tell this story because it reminds me that we can become enslaved to the things in our lives, the material possessions that we have. Anything that we can't live without, in a certain sense, we're enslaved to. The whole purpose of Pesach, the whole purpose of the time of freedom is to liberate ourselves from those things that are that we can't live without. So material possessions is a major, major thing. We have to learn. Allie and I are going through this right now because we're moving to Israel, and you don't have nearly as much space there. So what is really critical? What is essential? What do you need? The rest, they're luxuries. That was the word I was looking for earlier. They're luxuries, and you can live without them. Now, that doesn't mean you have to live without them. You should have them, but appreciate and recognize them as being luxuries and not necessities. That's the simplicity of matzah. That's how matzah is able to liberate us. It's a major step towards this liberation. I also just want to point out, I was speaking to a friend today who is, having a health crisis, and I pointed out that the Zohar, the source of all Kabbalah, tells us that the matzah is the bread of healing. On some level, in a Kabbalistic way, which obviously we don't fully understand, matzah is the bread of healing. And I told him that what I do when I eat the matzah at the night of the Seder, and I encourage everyone else to do this, is you close your eyes and you sit back and you eat the matzah and you think about all the people that you know in your life that need healing, physical healing, people that are going through health crisis and that could really use a refuah shlema, and you daven for them, you pray for them at the moment that you're eating the matzah. It's a very powerful tool for bringing healing into the world. So think about those things, and tomorrow we'll move forward with Maror. Have a great day, everybody.